What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another edition of the Got Next podcast. I'm your host, Mitchell Baldwin. My co-host, Dono and Mitch with me right here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And it's playoff time, baby. It's playoff time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're here for. We're just here to talk some NBA playoffs, talk about some matchups, and who's going to make it to the finals, who's not going to make it to the finals, and stuff like that. So give us a thumbs up on the video, comment, subscribe, all of that type of stuff, and enjoy the intro.
Yo, turn it up, Slack. I can't hear nothing.
Let's go through the matchups in the East.
Okay.
I guess first.
Okay.
So at the first seed, they have the 76ers this year.
Yeah. So they'll be playing the winner of the play-in. So between the Celtics and Wizards.
Right. Between the Celtics and Wizards, they'll be playing one of those teams. So how do you think that that's going to stack up? You know, the 76ers versus the Wizards or the Celtics?
I think they'll beat whoever they play, honestly. Yeah, because the Celtics are missing Jaylen Brown, and they have no answer for Embiid. And then the Wizards, they can score.
Play defense.
Yeah, but they don't play defense, and they got no answer at all for Embiid. So whoever the Sixers play in the first round is going to be like a 5-game maximum prize series. Yeah, 6 games if like they're BSing, but
right.
That's just a wash right there. So
it would be the Nets versus Wizards or Celtics. I had the Nets either way as well, just because they're the Nets.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to be fun.
Yeah, you don't have 3 Hall of Famers and lose in the first round. You just don't do that.
And if you do, you suck. But
exactly. So that's not going to happen.
They're good. Yeah. Next, at 3, we have the Bucks versus the Miami Heat. Now, this is one of the set matchups. Nothing's going to change here. I'm excited about this one. I'm not going to lie to you. As a Heat fan, I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm very nervous. If they didn't have Drew Holiday this year, it would be a whole different situation. But they have Drew Holiday. Yeah. Great defender. He can do it all on the basketball court.
And PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker. I did forget about PJ Tucker. They got Brook Lopez as
Brent
well.
Forbes, another good shooter.
He's all right.
He can shoot.
He's not better than Duncan Robinson, Tyler. Come on.
Yeah.
And then they got Giannis, of course, Chris Middleton. Right. So what do you think is going to happen this year between the Bucks and the Heat?
Remember last year in the bubble, the Heat beat them in I think 5 games, and it was like it was thorough. Like they left no questions.
Yeah, they left no questions.
They left no questions about that. Yeah,
we were the better team last year for sure.
But I feel like this year, it's just
I don't feel safe this year. I'm not gonna lie to you.
If there's a year for Giannis to prove that like he deserved those MVPs, all the accolades he's received, it has to be now. It's this year. Absolutely. I feel like this series can definitely go the distance. It can go 7 games. Like this is gonna be a back and forth series just because of like last year and everything. But
yeah, for sure.
Right now, I'll probably take the Bucks, and I say 6 or 7 games. I'm gonna go 6 right now. I'll take the Bucks in 6.
Bucks in 6.
Yeah,
I got Heat in 6 or 7. Honestly, I might say 7. I got Heat in 7. Honestly,
it can go either way. So I can definitely see how you say that.
It can go either way, but I got Heat in 7. Of course, I can't rock with the Bucks. Come on, I'm a Heat fan.
Exactly. I expect nothing more. Yeah.
The next set matchup that we have here is going to be the Knicks and the Hawks at 4 and 5.
Yeah.
This is another very interesting matchup that I've heard a lot about. So, how do you feel about the Knicks versus the Hawks?
This one might be tougher to call than the Heat and Bucks, to be honest.
I think it is. For sure.
Because Atlanta has the offensive firepower.
And
then the Knicks have defense.
I think that they have enough defensive firepower as well. Just because Clint Capella is one of the best shot blockers in the league, they have he is the leading rebounder in the league, Clint Capella. So, and then John Collins is one of the most versatile power forwards in the league. Definitely. He can shoot threes. He can play defense. He's athletic. He can pass, like all of that. So, I think that may get underlooked a little bit. And then I believe in Trae Young personally. I'm a big Trae Young fan.
Yeah.
And it's playoff time for Trae Young. It's ice Trae time. So I got the Hawks. I got the Hawks in 6.
Something's telling me to go Knicks because in the playoffs you have to go with defense. And the Knicks I think they have had like a top 3 defense all year, something around there. So and Julius Randle has just been playing. Ridiculous.
MVP candidate easily this year.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming, but he's had a great season for sure.
He's had a great season. Absolutely. Like nobody expected the Knicks to be this good. So I'm honestly thinking this could be another 6-7 game series. I'm going with the Knicks in 7.
Okay.
I'm taking this is gonna be a back and forth series for sure. Like it could be one of those, the Knicks win at home and the Hawks win at home, back and forth.
Right. Well, let's move over to the West. We have the Jazz at number 1 and we have the Warriors at 8. And the Jazz would then play either it's the Warriors or
the Lakers, whoever wins that play-in game.
But they don't have Donovan Mitchell or Mike Conley right now. So, how do you feel?
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Will they be back for the playoffs?
I don't know. There is no timetable right now. Oh. They haven't played any of the last 3 regular season games. So.
Oh, wow.
If they play the Warriors, I have the Jazz.
Yeah. Definitely.
If they play the Lakers, I have the Lakers.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's just how that's
going. We don't need to say too much more about that. But
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's not really an intriguing matchup, really, to me. I don't really like that one. I like the second one better, as the Suns versus the Lakers is what it could potentially be between the 2 and the 7 seed there.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about Suns versus Lakers?
Lakers. I'll take the Lakers in 6. The Suns have made great improvements, like adding Chris Paul and all that. Like, Chris Paul is good for at least a win or 2 against the Lakers.
Right,
but
yeah.
I think Phoenix's overall team, like, they have a good starting 5, solid starting 5. But when you get to the bench and further on,
it's not good.
It falters.
It's not good enough. Yeah,
it falters. So I'm gonna take the Lakers in 6 games. You don't go against LeBron before the finals. That's just something you don't. We've learned that.
And we were just talking about it, like, DeAndre Ayton is soft.
Yeah.
For the most part, he's just not really where he should be. He averages double-digit rebounds, but like his points are like around 10 or 11. Like he should definitely be getting more points. Yeah. He can shoot from the mid-range. He can shoot from 3. He just doesn't. Like I don't get it. So I mean, I don't think that they have enough to beat. They don't have enough to beat the Lakers.
They don't.
They don't have enough. Yeah.
They don't.
So I got Lakers in that matchup. Then at the 3 spot and the 6 spot, it's the Nuggets versus the Trailblazers. So who you got in that matchup?
No Jamal Murray.
No Jamal Murray. That's a big part right there.
But if Jokic is the MVP, I feel like this is the time he's got to just put the team on his back.
Wow.
But it's, something. This is
very difficult.
Wow.
This is very difficult. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Trailblazers.
I was thinking about that.
I am gonna go with the Trailblazers just because they are at full strength and
we haven't
really seen the Nuggets be effective without Jamal Murray though.
We haven't. Because Michael Porter's been solid but inconsistent.
Yes.
If Michael Porter was consistent from the time Jamal Murray left all the way to now, I would say Nuggets.
No, he's been pretty consistent. He's averaging 22 since Jamal Murray got out of there. Shooting 46% from 3.
That's not bad.
Yeah, MPJ was doing his thing for sure, but he's not gonna have them same looks in the playoffs, and that's really what
I think. I'm going with 2 guys that can get their own shot, Dame and CJ.
And then I've heard that when Nurkic plays, they're a much better defensive team, and Nurkic is healthy right now, so
definitely. And they still got Derek Jones, Robert Covington,
great defenders. Those are great defenders. So I have the Trailblazers in 6.
Yeah, same Blazers.
At the last 4-5 matchup, we have Clippers and Mavericks.
Yeah,
who you got? Healthy Kristaps this time. You got Clippers?
Still going Clippers.
Clippers at how many?
6. I'm going Clippers in 6 because I feel like the Rondo addition is really going to help the Clippers in the long run. Just his IQ and like Rondo has a will to win. Last year the Clippers didn't really seem like they had a will to win. They were just there and they're like, I mean, we got a bench, we got Kawhi and Paul George. We're going to win anyway.
Right.
But Rondo's going to give him that mindset like no nights off, and I think the Clippers going to beat Dallas. And then Porzingis is always a question mark.
Right, so. Porzingis is a big question mark. I hope he can stay healthy this year. But as I was saying earlier, if he doesn't, that's it. Like for real, that's going to be the end of that experiment. I want to see who they get in to fit with Luka. But no Luka magic this year. You don't think he's going to be able to pull it off?
Luka's going to ball. Luka's not the problem. It's everybody else.
Right.
Like it's everybody else. Literally, it's everybody else.
I mean, Tim Hardaway's been playing pretty good, but I mean, he's not a game changer.
Tim Hardaway is another inconsistent player.
Another inconsistent guy for sure.
The first game he'll go off for 25. Next game he'll have like 10, 11 points.
I have the Clippers in 6.
Yeah.
Like
Luka's good for at least 2 wins. Like that's another classic case. He's a great player. Just the rest of his team is not going to be of any help.
For our last segment today, we're going to do our dark horse favorite in the East and the West. So who's your dark horse favorite to make it far in the playoffs that people are sleeping on?
In the East, my dark horse, I would probably have to say the Heat. The Heat, because they just made the finals last year. They got the same team for the most part. All they lost was Jay Crowder. I mean, that's a tough blow. Pause. But
and Kelly Olynyk, but I mean,
Olynyk. Right.
Marginal loss.
Right. But you still got Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, Dragic's healthy.
Right.
You already know what Bam and Jimmy Butler can do. So if it has to be a dark horse, it's the Heat because they can match up well with anybody they play in the East because they defend and they can shoot. So
right. Well, obviously mine's the Heat. I don't really think that there's another really good choice there.
Right.
Other than maybe but you can't really say the Sixers because they're the number 1 seed.
Yeah, that's not really a dark horse. You know
maybe the Hawks. My backup plan is going to be the Hawks, actually. But I have the Heat first. Okay. That's my number one dark horse. And then in the West, my dark horse is the Suns.
Really?
Yeah. My dark horse is... no.
Is it fair to call the Lakers a dark horse? Since they're a 7 seed, that's not
they have LeBron James and Anthony Davis. No,
you're right.
Absolutely.
You're right. You're right.
So who's your dark horse in the West?
Western Conference dark horse, I will probably say... I'll go Portland.
You go Portland?
Portland's a dark horse.
Wow, okay.
Portland's a dark horse. Dame Lillard, CJ McCollum. Like, the playoffs is all about you got people that can get their own buckets. Right. And they got two that can, at an elite level, get their own bucket.
Absolutely. So, I have the Suns, I believe.
That's fair.
Either the Suns or the Mavericks. But the Mavericks one only depends on Kristaps' health. Yeah. So I don't really know. But I think that they have enough shooting and enough scoring to be able to keep up with any team. And, like, Luka is ridiculous. And he can go off at any point. He's not going to go like that. So I got the Suns first, but then I got the Mavericks. The Suns just need a bench, bro. That's the only reason I can't.
They have no bench.
That's the only reason I can see them not really making it far. Just because they can't really go that deep into their bench. But I mean, I wasn't really expecting them to win the championship either. So
neither was
that's
I.
What it is. Yeah.
Kudos to them for doing this. Period, though, for making it this far.
That's gonna do it for this episode of the God Next podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you give us a thumbs up, like, and subscribe, all of that type of stuff. And comment what your dark horse is, you know what I'm saying? All of that type of stuff. And we'll see you next week.
For sure.
Peace.
My mother ain't know why I grew up the devil. Scars on my face, Glock in the sword in my hand. I'm trying to step like a rapper. Blood been drawn, no we ain't calling it quits. We gon' be stepping forever. Loyalty real, that mean if you try to spend, we gon' be stepping together.